keeps igniting like a prelude.
Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is SpaceCat and welcome back to the channel. Today, as the title of the video states, we're gonna be talking about the
Corsair.
But first, I'm proud to very quickly present a message from today's sponsor. Allow me to introduce the Parliament wallet from Exter. Combining efficiency, security, and style, the Parliament wallet exists to provide an innovative look on the modern wallet and aims to completely change the way you carry your most essential and most important item, your wallet. Made from premium leather, the Parliament wallet sandwiches up to 5 cards between RFID blocking plates, with additional space for 4 more. The operation of the wallet is simple. Press the trigger, the retention mechanism pops your cards up the top, allowing you easy access to whatever you might need. The small form factor keeps everything lightweight and minimal. Perfect for people like me who are always on the go and prioritize efficiency over everything. And if you're like me, you probably care about not losing your money. The Parliament wallet does this in 2 ways. First, the wallet features RFID blocking technology, meaning someone can't just walk by and skim your credit or debit card information with a machine. Secondly, Extra offers a tracking card. Using the provided app and with the card in your wallet, you can ping your wallet. Alternatively, if you lose your phone, you can do this in reverse. Hit the button on your wallet and find your phone. Really well thought out, and for someone as forgetful as I am, it really takes a massive load off my back. I've used Extra's products exclusively for the past couple months, and I've received nothing but compliments on the sleek design, as well as its easy to use mechanism. If you want to learn more about the industry leading slim wallet from Extra, be sure to check the link in the description for 25% off your purchase. Thanks to Extra for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, let's get back into the video. From humble beginnings at the onset of the Pacific War to technological obsolescence in the Korean War, the FRU is undoubtedly one of the most quintessential and well-known fighters in history. In true American fashion, the Corsair achieved this feat by combining a big fuck-off engine with an absolute boat of an airframe, Mafiti cows, and a sizable payload. So it's basically a weaponized Dodge Demon that can take off from a carrier. Oh, and they also put the wings through a hydraulic press. But how does the Corsair, one of history's most famous aircraft, size up to the competition in War Thunder? That's what I'm here to find out. Here's how to Corsair. The Corsair in War Thunder plays very differently than it would operate in real life. A lot of its strengths in real life don't carry over into War Thunder, like its long range, or its superior logistics, or having actual fucking teammates. But the main advantages do. Its speed, power, and its weight. The Corsair, in its many variations, is an energy fighter. And you know what they say about energy fighters?
Speed is good for business.
In order to have speed, you need to first have energy. Energy is obtained by climbing. The higher up you are, the more potential energy you have. The more potential energy you have, the more kinetic energy you'll gain by diving. Now you may be asking, SpaceCat, how do I climb? The answer is simple, kinda. First thing you want to do is go to your interface settings and set your airspeed indicator to IAS. IAS is different from TAS because IAS is a measure of how fast the air is moving over the aircraft, versus TAS, which is a measure of how fast your plane is moving in relation to the ground. It's a bit complicated, but you want to be using IAS because it gives you a much better indication of how your plane will perform at any given altitude. Step 2. You use your new IAS speed indicator to climb at 250 kilometers per hour IAS. Doing this ensures that you minimize the amount of time it takes you to get to altitude, and overall it just makes your climbing experience much better. Not easier, but better. In terms of positioning yourself at the start of the game, you generally want to climb off to the side of the map rather than directly towards the enemy's airfield, because despite the massive engine boat to the front of it, the Corsair took a page out of my book and decided to order Uber Eats for like 2 years straight. It's fat, I'm fat, and neither of us are going to outclimb anything. You generally want to level off at mid-altitude around 5,000 to 6,000 meters. That's where your engine is going to perform best, and that's where you need to be. Okay, here's the part you guys have all been waiting for. How do I kill people? Well, the answer is simple. You click on them. That wasn't funny. Never mind. Okay, moving on. You either load minimum or 20 minutes of fuel. You load your choice of either ground targets or stealth under 50 cals, air targets or stealth under 20 mils, and tell bombs to eat shit and die, because you're an American, and bombing shit is for predator drones. Once you're at altitude, you have two choices. You either be an absolute beta and go for whichever chump is below you, or you pony up, grab your pit vipers, 5 gum, and your choice of energy drink to go skull fuck whoever's on the same altitude as you, or higher. Sky's the limit, baby. Sigma grind set. You set yourself up high and assess the situation. Ignore everyone below you, they can't reach you, and you can get them later. They are inferior gamers. Focus your attention on people who are at equal altitude or higher. These are the people who are gonna ruin your day, especially if you waste all your altitude diving on the first person you see. How fast are they going? How many are there? What's their altitude in relation to mine? If I fuck up my engagement, do I have enough energy to get away? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself when you're playing the Corsair. Planes like Zeros, Spitfires, and the occasional Yak can usually outclimb you, and they can also definitely outturn you. But the one thing they can't do is outspeed you. If you're around the same altitude, you can use this to your advantage by getting as much distance between you and them as possible. Turn around and leave them in the dust, or fake it head on and bait them into chasing you. Either way, they aren't going to catch you, and you can reposition a dive on them later, when they're either too dumb or too preoccupied to pay attention to you. Alternatively, interceptors like 109s and 190s, who are much faster than the planes I mentioned earlier, can be outmaneuvered, assuming you know what you're doing. They'll usually beat you in a flat turn, but using a mix of high yo-yos, low yo-yos, and flaps, you can easily and consistently get on their tail. If you're stuck in a 2 or even 3-on-1 engagement, use your excellent energy retention thanks to your constant daily intake of 5,000 calories to eat yourself away and re-engage once they fuck off, because War Thunder players have the attention span of a below average fruit fly. If the enemy team is below you,
this is where the fun begins.
Dive in them to your heart's content, let them get on your tail. All they're gonna do is waste time, energy, and ammo trying to kill you. Readjust, come in for another pass, rinse and repeat. You don't have to watch your speed because the Corsair redline's at like 8 or 900 kilometers per hour and it hardly compresses. If you're diving on someone and they pull into your dive, don't follow. Just extend away, take another pass, you'll thank me. Moral of the story here is know your limit, play within it. Know what you're up against, know what your plane's capable of, and don't be fucking stupid. This is if you're fucking stupid. Just kidding. Shit happens. People get on your tail. Can't shake them. No bueno. Just like with offensive flying, all you gotta do is take a big fat chill pill. Calm down.
Calm down! You calm the fuck down!
Say you dove on someone earlier in the game and some rando managed to sneak by and is now on your tail and he's catching you. You use their speed to your advantage. Turn into them, force an overshoot, and try to maintain your energy as best as possible. Rinse and repeat until they get fed up with you and either fuck off or they commit to you fully. In either case, turn around on them and kill them. If someone's diving at you, but they aren't closing rapidly and you're running out of altitude to dive away from them, fret not. The Corsair has a trick up its sleeve, landing gear. The designers of the FRU were too busy having copious amounts of sex all day to design air brakes for the Corsair. So they said fuck it and turned the strength multiplier of the landing gear up to like 3 million%. Because of this, if you want to force an overshoot, all you gotta do is hit the brakes and it'll fly right by. Epic. Poggers. For your modifications, start off with your choice of either belts or radiator. I personally go for belts because I'd rather my guns actually did something. Next, go for compressor to change your exhaust out for that Borla S type, and airframe to go faster. After that, go for engine to get that baby tuned, and the gun upgrade to tighten the spread of your guns and stop them from behaving like shotguns. Next, go for engine injection and cover to go faster and turn tighter. Finally, go back and research whatever I left out. I prioritize performance mods like fuselage repair over dumb shit you won't use like bombs. For your crew skill, start off with G tolerance and stamina to pull tighter turns and black out less often. Next, go for awareness so you get snuck up on less often, and keen vision to spot shit from further away. When you're done with all that, start spending your hard-earned crew points on the useless stuff, like vitality to prevent your pilot from dying as easily, and weapon maintenance to tighten the spread of your guns, bombs, and rockets, which you should not be using. If I catch you with bombs and rockets on your Corsair, I don't know what I'll do. Where am I going with this? With all that being said, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. And tune in next time when I try to overcome my crippling and chronic drywall addiction.